fantastic news, guys. It looks like it works. It works. Our iron farm is officially working. You can see we have a nice even 2.5 stacks in there so far. And, oh god, my internet was working beautifully for like 2 hours. Okay, and then 41 poppies. So it's working. I hear them falling. Now, we just updated ourselves to pre-release 2. They did the first one, we were on it for that short time, and then we're on the second pre-release. And since we got on the second one, I've noticed the rate of iron golems has been considerably less. So I'm questioning whether I should replace the doors up there, because it might have broke between versions, but at this point, since it still is working, I think I'm just going to wait, because I'm sure we're going to update even more, and maybe when we get to actual 1.9, it might be something that I should do. But at least when we were in the first pre-release, because I came back on the next... Oh god, my internet is not having this right now, is it? Okay. So right now we have 14 villagers up there. At least we did when I got on about an hour ago and left myself some AFK time. The other night, or after we did it that one night, I just left my character AFK. I went to get ready for bed, and I noticed we did finally get the 10th one as a baby one, and since then, with other people on, we've gotten to 14. This is my first time on since then. And I was on pre-release 1, and we were getting about what we had talked about last video as far as drop rates were going. We were getting anywhere from a half of a stack to a stack of iron every hour, and then about, 5 to 15 poppies per hour. And you can see that's lined up about in there. I did an hour. 1 hour, I got pretty close to a stack. The next hour, really only got like to a stack and a half total, so a little bit more than a half stack. And then this last hour, I've barely got to a half stack, really probably like 25 iron in the last hour, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm not sure if it's because the village has shrunk, it's the new snapshot just bugging out, or if it's just, oh god, I hear baby zombie, or drop rates have just, we're just unlucky with the drop rates right now because the internet's lagging and the server, it doesn't look like it was lagging in chat, but you never know. So this is good. This is good. This is working. It's done and it's ready to go. And something over here, every once in a while, now I'm down to 30 frames. It'll do it to me. It'll do it to me. I'll be cruising at 60 and then I'll right back to 60 again and I'll plummet down to hold at 30 or I'll fluctuate real quick and I do notice it. Something over here is doing it. I'm not quite sure. I have a feeling once we go to actual 1.9 mode, whoa, talk about lag. Doing some bungee cording here. Some rubber banding for sure. So I won't actually be able to play. I'll just go ahead and keep talking. We might have to fix a couple things, like just like reset the clock and some of the redstone stuff we have. Just kind of like re-kick them up, restart them, rebuild them, redo the village. Just something, because there's been so many version changes, and it might just really not be the healthiest thing to have the server running, which is also unfortunately one of those things where usually once you get the clean wipe, you're going to do a new map. We are not going to do that. We will hold on to this until it crashes and burns in 1.9. But we made it through some of the hard snapshots, the one where worlds did crash and burn, but luckily we either didn't use a snapshot because I read about it ahead of time and we always waited a couple hours to drop it in, or we got lucky, the ones we did drop in right away didn't cause it, and I always was backing up the server after every snapshot. So if something did happen, we did the rollback, and of course we did have that one rollback that did happen, which was there. So, yeah, so this... Okay, I do have to say, leaving a person on, this thing works. This is supposed to run in your spawn chunks when no one is on, because the spawn chunks are loaded. There's certain chunks in your spawn area that are loaded all the time that let certain things run. There's ones where that are just there but nothing runs, and there's ones on the inside that run with something. I know I've explained this before. We've gone over this problem before. Oh. Oh. Hang on. I gave my internet a quick restart and it seems to have booted it right back up, at least just to reconnecting with my laptop. I hear something growling. It must be holding something in one of these caves, maybe. But as I was saying, it does not. We've had it on for like 2 days, and it has not run when people are not on the server, and that's kind of made us a little upset because it's supposed to. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to read the details of spawn chunks, like we did before, because remember I thought spawn chunks would automatically work on a lot of things, but this is one I thought for sure was. I'm going to read up on them, and then if this fits the criteria, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to triple check the coordinates of this to make sure all of this is inside an actual spawn chunk, not a lazy chunk, based on an online generator. And I'll double check all that again. And one of the things I noticed is it is, according to the online thing, I'm pretty sure this is in it, but I will have to triple check. If it says it's inside of it and it's supposed to work, then we're probably going to have to move it. I did do some Googling, and the spawn generator is for 1.8. Things could change to 1.9. The snapshots could have shifted our spawn chunks around somewhere. I know I can move where the spawn chunks are, which I could potentially do. It's kind of a cheaty thing to do, but it's also something where instead of making it a pain in the ass for everyone to move where their builds are because it got shifted, or to, I don't know, build our main spawn room like up on this random hillside over here, like way in the back, because that's where the spawn point is. We could just move it to like a more centralized location and build something around it and actually make it a nicer spawn point. You know, I know that's what they did on Hermitcraft, and it ended up becoming a consensus where it just was not worth the trouble to like make it work, where like they knew they could do that, but why just move the spawn point and just make everyone happy and make it work that way? So I'm going to look at that, and based on some of the research I did, it's possible the generator is just not working properly, which means that I want to do a manual test of the spawn chunks and mark them out in the 4 corners to see where it is. And then, because some people said if you're kind of near the edge, sometimes the iron farm has to be like directly in the center or as close to the center as could be in the spawn chunks. You have to really give it a good buffer zone in order to keep things going, because part of it might be unloading or part of the villagers, but I'm pretty sure this is centered in. So we might just have to move the spawn chunks, if we move the spawn chunks, we won't do it this episode, but we may have to do a test of the manual spawn borders and then see where this lies inside of it, and then potentially have to move it. So that's coming here in a few minutes in this episode, most likely. Look who I found hanging out in here with all this enchanted armor on. Okay. I gotta go clean out my inventory and kind of just like clean up some of the stuff from like when we built this down here, let this run some more, and then I'll move on to the next step in this video. See, nothing spawning. It's been about 10 minutes. Slow spawn rates today, gentlemen. See, I'm thinking part of the village might have broke because I had harvested all these and he started planting them again because he sees like the village in the radius and he thinks he's farming. So he planted all of these and was harvesting. There was like potatoes floating around here, and then it stopped ever since I've updated the second snapshot. So I'll give it some more time, because I know for the first like 20 minutes, 30 minutes I was in this snapshot, nothing was spawning, and then stuff has slowly started to spawn again. But I think it just might need a replacement of the doors. And such a much better view without that tower here. Again, we felt bad about it. I think they were a little upset. I mean, obviously. So, okay, put this away. And when next time I talk to you guys, I'll actually be doing something productive other than just yapping for 5 minutes. So you know how last time and we've been complaining about the elytra not working. Skaden fell, died, I started to die. Well, it does not work. It was not working in the one snapshot. It was actually broken. But then in that other B snapshot we were using, they changed how it works, and we just didn't even know. It wasn't in the changelog. I had to like dig it up on the wiki somewhere. About how the elytra works. So basically, when you're falling, you're going to fall normally while you have the elytra on, which does fix a lot of those weird problems where I like float around and get stuck in blocks, so I do like that. But I also kind of don't now, because when you're falling, you have to press the space bar to activate your wings. So I'm having some FPS problems, and my internet's crappy, so I might die, because I'm also compressing a video and working on a paper, and I have Skype open, and I have YouTube open, and trying to record. And I got like 7 tabs open, website crap for things homework and things I'm doing. So my computer's struggling just a little bit, but we'll see if this works. There we go. So now it works just like normal, all nice and perfect. Ooh, hey, we landed up here. Okay, someone tunneled up here because I wanted to see what it was. Probably one of the other people. Maybe it's been making more iron and they've been taking it. Possibility. Definitely some brand new white coats in there. It might be worth me tearing this glass off and trading with them, which is something I might actually do. But whoever that was that didn't take this down, I'm going to take this down with it. I came up with a solution. I've been cleaning up. and I came up with a solution to our problem. I'm going to do a test because it's important for a lot of reasons. I'm going to set the spawn point and move the spawn chunks to basically be like right here, to make this almost in the center of the spawn chunks. Then if this starts working when no one's on it, it fixes the problem, then I'm going to chat with the team and we'll have a decision about what we want to do, whether we want to move this. Well, first off, we're going to have to find out where the spawn chunks are again. We're going to have to do a whole chest. Then do we want to move this, or do we want to move the spawn chunks? And the other things we're going to do with the spawn chunks, we're going to talk about and figure out what we do. But that's the test I'm going to do now, and I'm going to let you guys know what happens, because I figured I'd do that while I go do my homework, and then I'll come back on and we'll figure out what the next step will be. And hey, this little guy, actually, he's got chainmail on, so I'm going to kill him with my looting, because I don't think I have a full set of chainmail armor yet. Oh yeah, we did get something. Chain chestplate, not enchanted. Perfect. That's how it comes. I've been waiting to show you guys one spawning and then dying, because I keep hearing them. I know we've been getting some more. It's only been one more, actually. Alright, back to work. There he is. There's one. He's burning. Poor guy. He spawned, had no control. He was heavy. He sunk. He fell down, burned to death. His iron and poppies. Let's see what he dropped. There's 37 iron in here, 40. So he dropped 3 iron. He was a low dropper. And I'm not sure if he dropped a poppy or not. It looks like he probably dropped one, but maybe not. All right, waiting for more. Well, the farm continues to work, but I did execute a test here. And I basically made the spawn point like right here, and I didn't confirm if it moved the spawn chunks, but it's supposed to. So I left this running with myself on the server for a little bit, and of course we were getting some iron. Slow rate, but we were getting some. So then I logged myself off and left the server just on. I gave it a restart, just like left it on for about 2 hours. No one was on, and we got no iron. If any of you can explain down in the comments below when this is confirmed in the spawn chunks and then this is in even the center of the spawn chunks by moving the spawn chunks, that when no characters are on, why it is not running, because it's supposed to according to the wiki and the internet, and I moved it to the center and that still didn't work. So if you can confirm that in the comments below, that would be great. I don't know if it's just our server host maybe doesn't like actually keep the spawn chunks on or something. I don't know what the deal would be. But if anyone has any comments, that would be awesome. In the meantime, now that I cleaned up, I've spent about the last hour getting the heads to work. So now if players kill each other in PvP, if it's our original group of people, they should drop the player's head. Thali and I were testing out. It worked great. I think I've got my head in here and she's got hers as well. Yep. So that should work with everyone. I haven't tested it with everyone else, but for us, it should work with everyone if it worked with us because of the way the system's built. So that's good news. I finally got that working again. I decided to stop, instead of putting like way the spawn chunks at basement, which might have been the problem. The spawn chunks might just not be loaded on our server for some reason, because that head thing was broken. It was only half working. It would stop working, and I was putting it down at bedrock at the very bottom of the spawn chunks over there. So that could have been the problem. I put it like basically right here underground in bedrock. So with the command blocks, that's good to go. The other thing I've been doing is failing at Elytra. I've died like 3 times because I can't get it to work. Is really enjoying how much iron we're getting. Is I've basically gone through like noisy. Basically gone through a chest and a half of paper. And I'm basically just been trading with the villagers. One villager, I've maxed him out. One villager gave me over a stack of emeralds, and he was like a 20-something trade, and it was amazing how much he was giving me. It was just like, it kept coming, and I literally unlocked everything by only trading paper, but meanwhile, I'm doing this next villager in there. Turns out there's like 3 or 4, there's like a couple more like new lab coat guys in there. So, as it turns out, this next guy I'm doing, it's like, hello, I'm trading with you paper. The last guy upgraded everything with just paper, and then now this next guy is not. I have to like actually trade other different things to get him to level up. So I'm not sure, I still don't understand how the mechanics of this work, but once again, I'm going to build some sort of big villager trading place because hope she's not gonna, she came up here and fell in the villagers and had to die to get herself out because I wouldn't let her punch them. So that's exciting. But yeah, like this guy's maxed out, but I think I'm gonna have to trade something else with him to get him to work, which is kind of weird. So he'll level up. Yep. So that's a butcher. Okay. So I just want to say I think he unlocked another one. Fortune 1. Fortune 1. Wow, that's lame. Yeah, I've had nothing good with the trades, but I've just been doing the paper. And, I mean, I guess I should be stockpiling all this. It seems like it's reasonable. I mean, this gets me some mending books from the other guy. This can be used for decoration, because this is the closest you can get to making an emerald farm. So now let's see if he levels up. Of course, now the server lags as soon as I record for some freaking reason. And yeah, it does. So this time he leveled up again. And he should be maxed out now. He should be at the... Even though he's a high trade, I've been sticking with him. Since paper is such a renewable resource. And sometimes they feel like they just trade forever, and other times they don't. 20 for a name tag, that's a bit better. Okay, he levels up again. There's the 29 I was doing earlier. That was amazing. I should be doing the 33. Can leave some of this for the others. But I'm going to keep doing this basically for a little bit longer and see how far in is this guy. Depth Strider 1, Smite 2. So this should be his last upgrade. I want to see how much he pays for name tags, or maybe not. But it could be the lag. Come on. My roommates literally decide to like download a game the second I turn on my Skype or my recording. When I turn it off, then they're like, "Oh, I'm done. We'll do something else now." No, yeah, he didn't upgrade. So let's just do a basic trade here to get him to. Or maybe he's going to make us trade a book because he gets finicky. Oh no, there he goes. $22. I haven't seen much. Let me see, what is the lowest that one can be? The lowest it could be for a name tag is 20. It's only 20 to 22, so actually not that bad. Yeah. Okay. I really need to get the cleric though, because that has the bottles of enchanting. I'll line these up. I'll do a whole other breeding we're gonna make a whole other breeding contraption that's automatic at other points, but for now we're gonna stick with what we've got. Let's go ahead and trade the last of my emeralds here. So I got more up here to trade, but I think this is good for now. I got overstack. I'll leave that for other people to trade because I'm not the only one that's going to be wanting this. And I'm not going to do the spawn chunks project until I hear back from you guys and maybe post on Reddit as to why this isn't working. And I'm going to find something else to do for the rest of this episode. We're getting a thunderstorm. First one I've seen in a very long time. First rain I've seen in a long time. So I'm going to go... two things I decided I'm going to do. One, I'm going to light up some more of spawn. There's some dark spots. I'm probably going to light up this peninsula here. And then I also wanted to light up that section over there that goes up to those people's houses because there's a lot of mobs that keep drifting from down that direction. We're over by the farm. So I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll run into some skeleton horses and they may or may not be trapped. I'll of course record if I do run into some. But I think that is what I'm going to do. If I don't run into anything else, then the next project I will be cutting to here in a minute. Okay, I've run into them. There's 4. I suck at the elytra. First off, I went to jump off, and I forgot to press the spacebar and died. My stuff went everywhere. While collecting it and running around, there was a skeleton horse sitting somewhere over there, and I got near. I heard an explosion, and all of a sudden there was 4 of these guys. So I realized that in the pre-release, one of the things that they did was, oh god, they all spawn with enchanted bows. I forgot about that. One of the things I forgot that they did was they increased the durability of the shields by like 2-fold. And I need to make one, but I just haven't yet. And this is, oh shoot, I'm hitting the horse. This would be a really great time to have one. There's 4 of them I know. I saw all 4 of them in various helmets. And my lag has been particularly bad. Oh, there's one. Wow, they're really quick. Oh, there's the other one. Oh god, that one's in actual, like, armor. Okay, I think there's maybe one more. I don't remember if I killed it or not. No, I think I got all 4. I definitely... Oh no, it's right there. Okay, that would be all 4, and it looks like we get to keep all 4 horses. Is that how this works? Alright, I'll box these in. Get in there. I'll just box you 2 in together. God, they make some creepy noises. Okay. Got these guys in here. Kill this sucker. There's just been so many more zombies since we got this village set up. They just all attract to it. I'm gonna get blown up behind me in this lag. I can't even shoot it in a... It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Good God, there we go. Ah, crap. Oh wait, at least it's easy to do with horses because they can't fit through 1-high areas. Okay. We got protection 3, aqua affinity, depth strider 1, protection 3 boots, just gold crap. Oh wait, he's a little bit low on health. I have to get on all of them and see the health, because if one of them has more health and is also faster, then I'm... Oh, that was just close lighting. I thought that was more horses spawning. Oh wow, he's got a ton of health. An absolute ton of health. We'll have to see if he's faster or not. It might be worth... I don't know. I already named Susan, though. I'm so sad. Get over here. Well, we have to set up a horse testing rig. That's something we could build. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get on you. That might actually be a good project to do for next time, because we should also get some horses just for general breeding. Okay, that should be all 4. Should be all 4 of them now. And I know a place where I need to put a torch. I'd really like the rain to stop now. Okay, let me go share the news with the rest of them that we have 4 new horses to pick from. I know there are some of us that did not have horses yet. So that will be great news. Well, I was going back through the footage and thought I had lost the footage of that battle with the skeleton horses, but I ended up finding it and forgot that I had named it something else for some strange reason, because there's something I wanted to edit in it, but I don't even remember what it was. So I went with some torches and lit up a whole bunch of this section over here, and I missed this section here. I didn't realize this wasn't lit up, so I'll have to get some more torches and come back here to light that up. I noticed there's still some mobs spawning over there, and that guy's tracking me from all the way over there. Yeah, I think, because I just recorded like another extra saying like the footage was lost, so this is what happened, but now I don't think I need to do that. So we're just going to put this as the outro. I think I've talked about everything else I wanted to cover. Please comment below if you have any solutions or problems or like comments on stuff that we've observed here. Lots of people have been on. This is actually a couple days later now. And you can see we got close to 6 stacks, which is awesome, and a stack and a half of poppies. Sugarcane's also starting to recover from all that I lost. And then I didn't realize how many feathers we have. We have like 4 chests of feathers, so kind of starting to max out on those. And so many melons, so many melons. Like I just emptied this out and now it's completely full again. So might have to start doing another one of these. And I have to check 30, 20, okay, yeah, they're still working, so. All right, well, I think that's it. Next episode will be another project. I know there's going to be a wither fight up and coming at some point soon, but I'm not sure when that's going to be. I just have to get my luck with getting another head, so I'll probably go back and, do some more hunting off screen, and maybe there'll be an episode in the near future. Otherwise, it'll probably be another project here and there. Now that we have an iron supply, I know rails, and the nether's going to be up for an option. A couple more automatic farms that need lots of hoppers, they're up for an option as well. We have the slime blocks also to do a couple big projects, and so I know that stuff's coming in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. See ya. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out some more Minecraft, why not check out my Sky Factory 2 Let's Play with Zerthik and Necker by clicking here in the top left. If you'd like to see something else, you can check out my Eidolon Let's Play that I'll be finishing this summer by clicking here in the top right. You can follow me on Twitter down below, and then if you'd like what you've seen so far and you have yet to subscribe, click the big banner below.